work. Tell me something. Acting?
I've done acting. My first professional dabble into acting when I was in Pennsylvania going to school. I was asked to do a principal part on America's Most Wanted. Not as the bad guy, as the good guy.
Yeah, that face can't be a bad guy. Look at that face.
And it was exciting. Before that, in Israel, since Israel has a lot of the holy sites in Jerusalem and Bethlehem and so on,
right,
they were filming a lot of Christmas specials.
Oh, so you did.
So I took some minor roles as a child actor in some Christmas specials. That was a lot of fun. But I've always been more connected to music.
Music.
I mean, I love acting. I think we're all acting always in a certain respect. But it's how true we are to our personal roles. How true are we to the daily role that we play? How valid are we, and how do we stay true to that sense of who we are?
What's your day like? Tell me something about your day when you get up in the morning. You're doing this. I know that you're focusing on this, but what is David's day like?
Well, there is a ritual. There is a ritual.
Yeah.
The ritual begins that when I wake up, I usually, in my own way, we have a philosophy of modeh ani lefanecha. In Hebrew, that means I give thanks to you. And I give thanks for my soul being restored. I have another day that my eyes are open, and I have the opportunity to make magic. And I'm really excited about the morning. I love getting up in the morning. I wake up, usually I never sleep more than 5 hours.
Me too. Same. That's right. You love life.
Oh, yes. And I love sharing. I love making people around me feel like they can fly.
Oh, isn't that great? You're learning a lot from him today. Sharing. That's the trouble with our people today. They don't share enough. What do we tell about them? What should we say?
Well, I watched your interview with Timothy Leary.
Yes.
And he is one of the heroes. I mean, he is an amazing guy. And he says that a lot of the way that people think and a lot of the way that people move is attributed to what they see. Timothy Leary said, our eyes are the windows to the brain.
Right.
And unfortunately, we talked about me being a rebel. The media today, and I don't want to overly generalize, but a lot of the media today, they set our agenda, what we should watch and how we should watch it, and what we should buy. I mean, the Rolling Stones said it in their song.
Yeah.
These are the cigarettes you need, this is the laundry detergent you need. But at the end of the day, are they teaching us how to learn? Are they teaching us how to really give? So I'm a rebel because I won't let other people come and be partners in this project if their agenda doesn't set the moral standard.
I never ever live the way for people. I live for myself and help others. That's all. That's the way to live. I don't follow the leader. It's calling follow the leader. Monkey see, monkey do. Is that what you mean?
You want to go back to my ritual in the morning? The most important part of that ritual.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Before the most exciting part, which is going on to our website and seeing the newest artists, because I get chills. And by the way, today we have a new artist from the United Kingdom who has a serious ailment. I forgot the name, but it limits his hand movement and leg movement. And in his bio, he describes how he didn't let that hurdle stop him. He has produced classical music. He's already scored 2 documentaries, and he's in his early 20s.
Oh, wow.
And he's from the United Kingdom. So when I go to the website in the morning, I get chills by seeing the new artists from ages 7 to 70. And then I have the ritual of making coffee. I love good coffee. Grinding the beans, smelling the brew. Yes.
That's great.
It's a wonderful ritual. And back in the day, I took a group of teenagers to a Bedouin campsite in the desert. Now, Bedouins, like the Eskimos, they invite people in because they want to hear what's happening in the world outside. So they have a ritual of making coffee where you actually grind the beans in a special bowl.
Right.
And while you're grinding, and they invite you, they want to hear about your story.
Stories, yes.
Entertain us. Tell us what's happening outside.
Isn't that great? Tell me about this guitar. Would you play a song for me again? I think it's great.
Okay.
When did you learn playing this guitar?
I learned how to play guitar. Actually, I was pretty...
Young?
No, not that young. I was 17, 18.
Okay, that's young.
Okay, that's young. I was a counselor in camp. I always wanted to learn piano, but I never had a piano. And in our camp for children, they had a class for guitar, and one of the campers, his name was Max, I'll never forget him, chubby, redhead, big glasses. He wanted to learn how to play guitar, and I had to escort him to class.
Okay,
That's when I started learning with him.
good. What songs? You have a favorite?
I do have a favorite. It's my own.
Okay.
I actually shared it with a mutual friend of ours named Grace Robbins because her name is on the title.
Oh, Harold Robbins' wife, that is.
And this is called Saving Grace.
Right.
Living a lie when you know better, holding your head up high in stormy weather, knowing what you need to do to save face at the end of the day. It'll be your saving grace. Give me your hand. Let me have this dance with you. Give me your eyes. See the world from me to you. Give me your lips. Let me fill your heart anew. Can you really afford to walk away when you know that time is fleeting? Get off your knees. It's not the time to pray. Time for you to change your ways.
I like that. She heard it. Did you play for her the other night, Chris? No?
Well, I sang a cappella for her. I've accompanied Grace many times at occasions together. I love singing with her, and
she's
especially
good.
her
Yeah.
Edith Piaf. She does Edith Piaf so
She
well.
does right. She's wonderful. So tell me, Debbie, where would you like to see this competition go to?
Well, ultimately, I look at this as the Olympics of original songs.
The Olympics.
The
That's
Olympics.
That's very good.
And we can set up these franchises to happen all over the world in different countries. They can have their I'm a Hollywood Star international showcase. The top singers from those countries will then come to Hollywood.
The competition.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we will hold our Olympics here with the national representation of all these countries.
Uh-huh. Where would you have it?
Well, there's a lot of venues that would probably like to host this. I mean, we are in touch with many venues here. One of the people that actually contacted me back in the beginning of this project was the $1 Million Theater downtown, which gives it like the feel of the night at the Apollo.
Great theater. People don't use that much, but they
No.
Oh,
But then we have the big places like the Kodak Theater and,
Yeah.
the Ford Theater. There's a lot of places that can host it. It depends on, having a good controlled environment to do exactly what we want to do and accomplish.
Right. I do like the theater in Hollywood, though, the big one. That would be good. I think your ideas are great. So I'm going to talk to people. Come in Monday. If you want to talk to him. He'll be there Monday, won't you?
I'll be there, and I'm approachable.
What do you tell them when they come? You tell them how do they bring songs to you? You pick out or what?
If you're planning on coming to Pragos and to Skippy, you should have original music. He has an amazing musical support unit there. And if you have your music for them, they can accompany you. If you have it on a CD, the background music, he has that availability as well.
Right.
Make sure that you have your lyrics, they're original, that your music is original, that it's copywritten, and you're not signed to a major label, and then
That's it.
that's it.
Most important, you're not signed to a...
And you should be a nice person, too. It's good to be talented. I'd like you to be a nice person.
Isn't he wonderful? You're such a sweet man. You really are. Are you married?
No, but
no,
I'd like to
there's
be.
a lot of women out there going to grab you, baby.
I would like to have children soon, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Did
you
I
would.
say that?
Yes, you did. Look how embarrassed he got. See, he's like a little boy. You ever go fishing? You remind
I
me of
used to go fishing.
You remind me of a little boy going fishing.
Like Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, a Jewish Tom Sawyer.
There you go.
He's so cute. Would you gonna do me a favor? I love this song. Do you know it? It's somewhere in. Is it my favorite movie too? It's
Fools Rush In, is that the one you're thinking of?
no. I like that, but no. Somewhere in Time. Is it Somewhere in Time? Yes. It's
Don't hate me, but
I'm
I
not
don't think
no,
that-
that's okay.
I have a limited repertoire.
Yeah. But Fools Rush In is good enough too.
Okay.
For Time or anything you would like to play.
I
What
want
would
you
you
to
like to-
enjoy it too, and I want Demetrius to enjoy it. You know,
Demetrius, our wonderful director.
Demetrius is a lovely, and BB. You know,
And Baby. Oh, Baby's here. Hi, Baby. Wonderful, Baby. What do you like to hear, Baby?
Fools Rush In.
Fools Rush In?
Fools rush in. Fools rush in. Where angels fear to tread. And so I come to you, my love, my heart upon my head. When we met, I felt my life begin. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in. Fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? When we met, I felt my life begin. So open up your heart and let this fool rush in. Just open up your heart and let this fool rush in.
Davine. That's a beautiful name, Davine.
Thank you.
It's your real name,
Real name, that's the birth
What's
name.
your father's name? I
My
mean,
fa-
your brother's name.
My brother's name is Odie.
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 Odie's very nice.
And that means to make you happy.
And this one makes you happy too?
David means beloved, and you know, that
Beloved.
was the name of my grandfather from Latvia.
Ah, okay.
And there's a little tale. Our last name was originally Meyerson. Remember Bess Meyerson?
Of course.
Related?
You're related to Bess Meyerson.
Do you remember a lady? I'll give you a hint. Golda Meyerson.
Oh, my, yeah.
Later became Golda Meir.
Mayor, you're related?
Absolutely.
Oh, God, you got some great Golden here.
But you know
What
it's
a
not
wonderful woman she was.
amazing.
Ah,
Power.
love this woman.
I think that's why I have such a strong feminine side. I love strong women.
I do too. Very much so. I just go to Meyer. Wow. That was Shelley Winters' favorite lady. Roosevelt, Mrs. Roosevelt, and Golda Meir. I was very good friends with Shelley, ladies and gentlemen, Winters. And she just loved those women. And she would have played that Golda Meir in a movie. She would have been perfect. Great actress. You ever study acting at all?
A little bit, but you know, I'm sitting
You
here with you,
just-
Skippy, and I'm thinking you've talked to so many people, so many celebrities.
I have.
And the first thing that I just thought of, they've had the pleasure, the real pleasure of just getting your energy. And I see that. I mean, there's no walls, there's no, you know, pretense. You're there. And whether it's Tony Curtis or this new singer that came last night,
Uh-huh.
you treat everybody with the same respect and love, and I think that right there is an illumination for a lot of people to follow.
Well, please come Monday. Thank you. You're very sweet.